share my channel.
Yeah, Kishan, now I'm able to see your chat. Okay, you have taken a mean. You have taken a mean matrix, then you have converted it into an array.
Could you share
And
that screen? Which
yeah, sure. Just give me a minute.
I also want to see the line numbers.
Guys, just have a quick look into it so that we can move forward. Are you all able to see the screen? Yeah, so I'll just one by one point out the line so that you're easily able to get it. Just give me a minute. Is anyone on the on you can yeah, I can try running this code in the ID as well. That's a good thing. So I'll just copy it. Are you all able to see my Eclipse screen? Bhuvnesh, are you able to see the screen now? Sorry, I missed your message. Okay. What happened? What is the problem? Okay, I'll resolve this error later and probably we'll see these things afterwards. Yeah, coming back to our yesterday's question, anyone who has not looked into it as of now. So our main agenda here was to divide it into the substrings and see if integrating substrings are going to give you the answer, right? Yeah. So I'll just write here the function that is, write its return type as Boolean, which will indicate if it is possible to form the current string or not. We have taken the two necessary inputs that we needed. What about the rest? What should we take further? Any ideas, guys? Index for finding the substring, correct. And anything else? Okay, so index is the right thing. And the next thing that you can take is the length of the string, that is n, because you should be knowing that you are done, like the index that you have traversed, has it reached n or not? For index, I'm just taking it as an I. Okay, so what will happen? You are gonna iterate on the string, that is like iterate on your list. Just a minute. And for that, what will you do? You are gonna start. Yeah. How should we divide the like our string? How should we get the substrings? Can anyone tell me that? Yes, everyone, are you getting my point? Can anyone tell me how are we gonna divide the substrings? Let me give you a hint.
I'm thinking that we should start from the substring has two parameters, starting point and the ending point. Starting
Correct.
point would be the 0 and ending point would be the length of the substring.
But should it always be 0?
No.
No,
So,
right?
yeah.
So how can we modify that 0 so that it can get updated all the time? I hope you are able to follow me. Okay,
Yeah.
so for this, what can we do? You know for sure that let's suppose I am at this 0th index. I will first check for A. Okay, so my current index, that is the starting index and the ending index, should be 0. Next time, if I'm not able to find A, then I should be looking for AS, right? Hence, I should increase my ending index by 1. The next time, if I'm not able to find AS, then I should be looking for ASH. Hence, I should increase my ending index to 2. And this is how we need to proceed, right? I hope you all guys are able to follow me. Yes. So now, just a minute. For that reason, what I will do here, I will start iterating my loop, but like I know that I need to iterate on the entire string in the worst case. Okay. Sorry, my bad. It should be J. It should start from I. I will pass I as 0 for the initial value. Next is my J should continue till N. That is the length of your string. And J plus plus. Clear? Next thing what I need to do, I need to figure out the substring. So, but I also need to check if that substring is present in the list or not. And for that reason, what I'll do, I'll write here, if L dot contains, and here you need to pass your string, whatever your string. Next, you need to pass your J index, and next you need to pass your I index. Clear? Sorry, my bad. Initial index, you keep it as I, and the ending index, you keep it as J. Yeah, can now anyone explain me why I am telling that I should come first and then J should come?
Ma'am, I'm thinking that after S, we are since comparing, it should be like substring within bracket I comma J.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I didn't write the substring function. Yeah, my question is, Vishnu, that in the substring function, generally you pass your string itself, your beginning index, that is I, and your ending index, that is J. Okay. My question is, why didn't I switch these places of I and J, and I'm not placing it as J and I? This question is for everyone. Anyone who is able to figure it out can tell me. Okay. Good, Kishan. Remaining people, what about you guys? Such a silent class it is. I don't know why you people like, don't you want to learn anything? Aman, Ashish, Bhuvnesh, Gaurav, Sai, Mani, Vipin, Vishnu. What about you guys? Give wrong answers on the chat. I have no issues, but at least I should know that my class is active. If you guys be such a silent class, it won't be a good thing. Okay. Because an interactive session is always better. Substring is a predefined method. It is present. It is like almost in every language. You can find it in the language of your choice as well. Yes. So basically this contains function has its written like, let's suppose, hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, actually I lost my connection for some time. Just give me a
So what I'm thinking is given string S starting from I until
sorry.
yeah.
Vishnu, were you saying something?
Yeah, I mean, I was just brainstorming. I was thinking that S
Uh,
is the given
Bray,
string.
just a minute. If you want to brainstorm, then you need to mute yourself. Okay. And everyone, please keep this in mind because the entire class is thinking of the same thing, right? And if in any case, this particular function call returns you true, that means I'm giving you an example over here. Let's suppose you were looking for A and you're able to find out that A is there in your string or A is there in your list. Then your next task is to find out for S, right? So now you will pass another function call, that is, here you will be calling your function recursively again, that is the solve function. This indicates that if you are able to find A, then are you able to find the remaining characters? If you are able to find all the remaining characters till the end, and this function call returns true in the end, then you need to perform further, okay? So this solve function will be passed with the list. Next is string. Next is you're passing your length n. And now you know that for this particular fixed index, you have found out your value. So now you need to change your value of index, that is I, and hence you will be making it as I plus plus. Clear?
Ma'am, I'm not clear in this after contains when you're passing substring.
Yeah,
In S, you're putting I comma J. I would be like 0.
correct.
J will go until the length of that uh,
String.
string.
Yeah.
So eh, it'll never be, I mean, it'll be very rare that the complete string will match the L. It'll be just
Okay.
broken part.
Now see it in this way. What is happening? It is checking for A first of all, right? Because your I is also 0 and your J is also 0 because it will start from 0, right? The iteration.
Yeah,
For 0, 0, your character will be A and it is looking for A in this entire list. Is it possible?
yeah, it does find one.
Yeah, it will find A. If it is able to find A, then it will enter into this if condition and call this solve function recursively again. Clear?
Yeah,
But this time your I value will be
2 or 1.
1.
Yeah,
For 1, that means now it starts looking from S. Okay. So again, when it will start, your J value will also start from 1, right? Because J is equals to I.
yeah,
Yeah. So now it will be looking for S alone because I value is also 1 and J value is also 1.
yeah,
Is it present in the entire string? Entire list of strings?
no,
No. Then the next thing it will do, it will start looking for SH. Is SH present in the entire list of strings?
no.
Yeah, getting right. How are we looking for SH? Because
Yeah,
the next time what it will do, it will increment the value of J and then it will look for SH. Clear?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Now
third
next
time.
time it will be looking for SHO, right?
Yeah,
And hence it will be able to find SHO and then it will return true.
got it. Yeah,
Again, it will enter this particular.
got it.
I'm not getting L dot. Okay. Aman, L dot contains is a predefined method for the list. Okay. It just check if any value is present inside this list. If the element is present, it returns true. If it is not present, it returns false. That is the role of L dot contains. Is it
Okay.
clear now?
Yes, ma'am. But you have written substring of S I
Yeah.
J.
See, L dot contains is clear to you what it is doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next phase is S dot substring. Okay, what does this do? Now we'll see. Substring function is nothing but what it will do. Your current string is there now. You know how to find the substring?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this function will find out the substring. Clear? And whatever substring you will get here, that will be passed as an parameter to this contains function. Clear? Like we are integrating two methods into one.
It's substring is inbuilt function or they have defined.
Substring is an inbuilt function.
Okay. It is used to create substring of a single string, right?
Correct. Yes, Gaurav, it depends from language to language. Like in the Java, it is for like two arguments should be passed. But in terms of C or C++, you will see then in generally it's like you need to pass the three arguments. So it completely depends on the syntax of a particular language. Okay, so need not worry about that. I hope Vishnu you got it now.
Yeah, I can try it now. I can work on it.
Yes. So now the solve function will again like continue. I plus plus not should be written as I plus 1. This updated version of whiteboard is too bad. Okay, once this returns true, what you need to do overall, you know that you were able to fetch your complete string from the list of strings. So return true. And in any case, if these particular conditions do not execute at the end, you need to return false. Clear, everyone? This is not tough, but if any one of you still have any doubt, and there is the base condition because you don't know up to where your index should go or I should go. Yeah, right, the base case. Then you should always ensure that your I should be always equals to n. If in any case it is extending beyond n, it's not good. Hence, as soon as it becomes equals to n, you know you have reached the end of the string and you were able to find out all the substrings. You need to return true. Clear? N is the length of the string, correct? Yes, now if anyone has any questions regarding this particular problem, you can ask, or else we will look into the second variant of this particular problem. Does anyone remember what was the second variant?
Ma'am, I have a small doubt here. If it has not been able to find and still it has reached I equal to n.
How?
Because we are incrementing I in the solve
We
function.
are only incrementing I in the case it is able to find the substring, okay?
Okay.
If it is not able to find the substring, then we are simply incrementing the j until this j loop is finished. Once it is finished, you are returning false.
Okay.
Okay, so it is never incrementing I blindly. It is only incrementing in the case if it is able to find the substring previous to it.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay. The second variant was like, was it to get the number of occurrence?
Possible cases in the base case. How we are returning true. Kishan, what is your doubt exactly in the base case? Why we are returning true? Okay, now just see this particular point. At some point, this I is gonna reach n, right? That means you're gonna traverse the entire string. If I has reached n, and we know, just a minute. Yeah, if I has reached n, and we know that our string length belongs from 0 till n minus 1, that means it has found out the substring till n minus 1, right? If you are not able to understand this, try to understand it from here. Very simple example. It is looking for A, it figured out A. I'll just highlight them. Okay, It is able to figure out A. A, it is able to figure out. Next, it is looking for S, not able to get it. SH, not able to get it. SHO. It figured this out. Next is, it will be looking for K. Is K present? No. KI is present? No. KIT is present? No. So did it reach to N at any point? No, it didn't reach N at any point. Hence, it will directly return false from here. So this condition will only, like this base condition will only be true when you have traversed your entire string. Other than that, it is not going to be true. Clear? Yeah, okay. Do we have to use ignore case input string for the comp? It depends, Bhuvnesh, because like it will be given in the question, like whether your question is case sensitive or case insensitive, it completely depends on the question. Okay, because what if they say that you have to match the exact pattern or the exact way the string is being written? In that case, you can't use the equals ignore case. I hope your doubt is clear. Yep. Our next variant was to figure out in how many ways you can form this particular string. Okay, so for that, our return type won't be Boolean here. Our return type will be int now because you have to return number of ways. Parameters will be the same. There is no change in the parameters. Can anyone tell me what will be the change? Like you have already seen the same question to be solved previously, just with the Boolean return type. Can anyone help me with this now? Count. Okay. How will the count will work? You can.
So when we are doing the base case, every time it was reaching I equal to n, we were returning return true. Instead of that, we'll make it count plus plus.
Or you can return 1. That means that if it has reached index equal n, that means one way has been figured out. So you can simply return 1 for that.
Correct.
Clear? So here I'll write, like I'm directly jumping onto the base case as of now because we have already seen the previous question. Okay, so I equal n. If you are figuring it out, then you need to return 1 from here. Are you guys solving the questions on recursion? Because when someone tells you the solution, it's very easy in recursion. But if you are not solving at all, then you will be at like level 0 in the recursion only. Solving makes it a lot better. Similarly, we will be having the for loop, and same thing will continue. Int I equals to index. Has anyone heard about the Sudoku problem or the, sorry, not I equals to index, or n queens problem? Ever heard of them? Yes, good. Then I'll be sharing the links for those and try to solve them via recursion, whether it is a Sudoku or whether it is an n-queens problem. Those who wants to get more into recursion, they are really, really interesting problem. Again, here the same thing will go if your list contains other useful for, see, some things you should do for your own things, okay, like for your own personal development also. And maybe it can happen that you say in front of an interviewer that I'm really good in recursion, and he'll be like, okay, let's test it and give you this particular problem. So yeah, it can be asked and it cannot be asked. Like they are the classic problems, you can say they're the classic problems for recursion. You will figure out the substring. Substring is nothing but string I and j. If you are able to figure that out, then inside this, every time your like the solve function is returning something, it will be counted, as you all were saying that, right? That we will be having some count variable. You can declare this count variable as a global variable. So count plus equals to, and here you can call your solve function. I'm not writing all the parameters again. And yeah, at the end, when this particular situation is done, for loop is done, you can return count. Guys, are you clear? It was not tough at all. Just few things needs to be changed and your work is done. Okay. Seems easy now. I told you recursion seems easy when someone else explain it to you. Let me tell you all or explain to you all one question, like which is an homework. I'm not even gonna discuss this in the class. It's completely your way to do it. So you have been given an array and array of some size, let's say 20. Next is you have been given some BR array, and BR array of length m equals to, let's suppose, 3. Numbers given are 2, 5, and 3. Okay. So what you need to do, guys, am I audible? Yeah, okay, sorry, I was speaking and I guess my voice was not coming. And you have been given k equals to 2. Okay. So now you need to fill this complete array AR with the digits as, like, let's suppose this is 0, 1 and 2. Okay. So basically you need to paint the blocks, and between the blocks you need to keep the space of at least k distance. Like it should be at least 2 or it can be more than that. How we are going to do that? Let's see. I am trying to fill this particular array using their indexes. That will be easy to understand. So basically you need to fill,
Ma'am, when
like,
you
your
say paint the box, what do you mean?
painting, that's like filling that specific position with this particular number.
Oh, got it.
Okay, so like this is the 0th index, and what is the digit specified? 2. So you can only color 2 boxes with 0. Next, you need to keep the space of 2. So I gave the space of 2 here. Then the, like, at index 1, how many number is specified? 5. So I need to fill 5 blocks with 1. Next, again, you should give at least 2 spaces. And again, you should fill, like, it is given as 3, right? So 3, 2 will be filled. How many spaces are occupied? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the remaining 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 spaces will be empty. There is a lots of lag, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, 6 will be empty. The next time how you can fill it? 0, 0. Here you can keep the 2 spaces, and then here you can fill 5, 1. Next, you can have 3 empty spaces instead of 2 because it is saying na at least. So you need to find out in how many ways you can paint it. So now take 3 spaces over here, fill 3, 2, and then the remaining 5 spaces are gonna be empty. Clear? The next time it will come, again 2. You can fill your 1 over here. Fill it with remaining 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces as an empty. Is anything is visible on the screen? What I wrote? Yeah, it is a lag. I'll try it once again. Okay, now it should be visible. Yep. Yeah, there is a slight lag in the screen. I'm not sure why, but yes, it is. Okay, so did you guys understood how we are forming the permutations?
So what
Did-
I'm understanding is the digits are constant. Only we have to play around with the empty spaces.
Yeah, right. That's absolutely correct. You have to, like, make the permutations in a different pattern. That's it.
So I think the order of 001122 are all same. It's just the
Because it
movement
is
of.
specified in the BR array, right? BR array, it says that 0 should come 2 times. 1 should come 5 times. 2 should come 3 times. So we are following that particular pattern.
And the order of 0, 1s and 2s are also fixed.
Yeah, obviously, like first 0 should come, and then 1 should come, and then 2 should come. That is for sure. You need to only play between the spaces.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, anyone having any confusion in this particular question, you can ask, because I'm not going to tell you the solution for this.
So we have to get the final permutations. How many numbers are possible? Is that the goal?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you come again?
So our goal is to find out how many such patterns is possible, the count of patterns.
You need to print all these patterns.
Okay.
Okay, that is the aim of this question.
Got it.
Return is the print. Yeah, correct. Print all, or you can say return will be the void. So the because you're printing on the spot. When I'll be starting the linked list from tomorrow. Okay, if you all understood this particular question, do you can I explain to you all the n queens problem right now? And then you can figure out how it can be solved. Okay. If someday I will get a chance, like in between the syllabus, I will also explain the Sudoku problem. Today I'll explain the n queens problem. Yeah, how many of you here know about the chess? Okay, those who don't need not worry, because I'm not gonna tell you first learn chess and then come here to solve the question. Imagine you have a chess board of n cross n size, and n here is 4. Okay, and similar to it, you have been given number of queens for the chessboard. Number of queens given to you are also equals to 4. Queen is nothing but, if I'll tell you this is a chessboard. Sorry for my drawing. Yeah, so this is 4x4 chessboard. A queen indicates that if it is being present over in this place, then it can move like in this entire row anywhere. If it is not blocked by anyone, it can move in this entire column. It can move in this diagonal, like the entire diagonal, and it can move in this diagonal as well. That means it can travel in all the possible directions available to it. Clear, everyone? Those who don't know about like what queen is, I'm just telling you the brief about it. Okay. So now if you have been given n queens, you have to place them in this particular chessboard in such a way so that they do not hit each other in any way possible. That is, if I am placing any one of the queen here, yeah, then possibly I cannot place any queen in this entire diagonal, in this entire row, sorry, in this entire column and in this entire row. That means all of these are blocked, except that I can place any other queen. So you need to form your entire question in like entire chessboard or set your queens in the chessboard in such a way so that they never intersect with one another. Clear? Okay. Can anyone tell me that one possible permutation? Okay, I have got one.
I mean, one of them is like putting queen in each row at different positions, different
Okay.
rows.
Okay, I'll show you that as well. Just for a minute. I placed one queen in this index.
Yeah,
Can I
zero.
place another one here
No, you
in
can
this?
put this in row 3-1.
Okay, I can put in the row 3. Then where can I keep the third queen?
Uh,
Can I place it in the first column?
2, 2.
Can I place it in the second column?
No, 2, 3. Row
Two.
number 0, 1, 2 and 0, 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I'm
Um,
not getting you.
oh, okay. So I'm just counting in
3,
terms of
1. Okay, I'm just telling you all why it cannot be placed in the third column right now. Because if you will see, you are gonna keep it in the first column, it will intersect with this particular queen. Clear? We cannot place it in the first column. If I'll place it here in this particular column, then it is gonna intersect, like this queen is gonna intersect via diagonally.
correct.
If I'll place it here, obviously, this queen is gonna intersect with it horizontally. And if I'll place it here, then again, it is gonna intersect with it diagonally. No option is left. And we cannot move to another row because we know we have exactly n queens, right? That is 4. So if I will give the position of the third queen to the fourth row, then where will my fourth queen will go? It will have no position to be inserted, right? Able to get this? Then, so for this purpose, we should always ensure that every row we are placing one queen. That is, if you are placing your first queen, it should be in the first row. If you are placing your second queen, it should be in the second row. If you are placing your third queen, it should be in the third row. Similar way, you should continue. Clear? Columns may vary, but you should not vary your rows. Just a minute.
So the board is of 8 rows or 4 rows?
It depends upon that what is your n. Okay, if n is 8, then your board will be of 8x8 size. If your board is of like sorry, n is 4, then it will be a 4x4 size.
Got it.
Clear? Just a minute. Yeah, so I hope you all understand now what will happen in that case now. My one queen was here. My other queen was here, but I was not able to place my third queen, right? So what will happen? It will backtrack to the second row again and see if it can shift the second queen in such a way so that it can make the place for the third queen. Okay. So for that case, what it will do, it will traverse back over here. But this particular row also knows that it has already traversed the 0th position, first position, and then it places the queen in the second position. So the only place it has to go is this position. So it will enter its queen here. Now when you will go into the third row, can you tell me whether you can place your queen anywhere or not?
Second column.
Yeah, it can be placed over here, no intersection. Now can you tell me where can you place your fourth queen? See, this is blocked. This is blocked. This is also blocked. This is also blocked. No particular position is possible. Now what? Just give me a minute. I'll just keep my laptop on the charge. Okay, now what will you do? You will traverse back to this third row and see if anything can be done. But for this also, this particular block is like this is blocked, and this is also blocked. Nothing can be happened. Then it will again backtrack to the second row. Second row has already reached its limit, so this will backtrack to the first. For the first row, if you will see, I'll just remove these queens as of now. Okay, so now this will also be shifted and this will be removed from here. Now it will try other way out. It will try to shift to the second column. When it has shifted to the second column, where can I place my second queen? Can anyone tell me that? Can it be placed in the zeroth column, first column, or second column? No, it will be placed on the last column. After this is placed, can anyone tell me now where can I place my third queen in the third row? In the first column, right? There is no intersection as of now. Can anyone tell me now where can I place my last queen? It will be in this location. You can see no queen is intersecting any other queen and they are like placed in a safe locations. So this is one of your permutation. Okay, so again for n queens problem, there are two variants which can come. One is there any way possible you can set your queens in this particular way? So for that purpose, you will be need to return true or false. The other way, the other way this problem can be asked is how many number of ways you can set your queens in this n cross n chessboard. Clear? And that also two variants can come. One will be print all the permutations and the other will be count all the permutations. So these are all the kind of questions which can be asked in the NQueens problem. Clear? And this problem, please try to do it in a day or two, like until the time that you have got the interest in it. Otherwise, you will feel like it is a burden. And this is an extremely interesting and an easy problem, not like the way it looks, but it is really easy. And if you guys are not able to do it, then just tell me, we can have a class on weekend someday and we'll try to solve this specific problem. Clear, everyone? Okay, then. So yeah, from my end, recursion is done. And I have almost covered all the possible questions that can be asked. Now it entirely depends on your guys' practice and all, okay? Regarding the questions, I have prepared the list. We'll be sharing it shortly in the group. Oh, yes. Yeah. Kishan, I will sort that problem out and I'll look into that. Why to Google it when you can try to solve it on your own? Okay, so yeah, now I will end the session for today and we'll connect with you guys tomorrow. And please, everyone, join tomorrow's session because I'm going to start the link list. So don't miss it, because if you miss the initials, then you will find it a little tough. Okay. Otherwise, linked list isn't very easy and you can say a reboosting topic for you all, because recursion was little, much of an analysis. But linked list is something which you can do very easily and quickly. Okay, then on that note, I'll end the class. Thank you everyone again for joining the session. Bye-bye.